best one-coat paint solution in the gaming industry just got bigger. Since their release, hobbyists have been begging for more. And after extensive development with feedback from customers, we did just that. Speed Paint has grown to include 90 colors in total, including 10 of the industry's first one-coat metallics, with boxed options to suit every budget, whether you're just getting started or if you must have the most wanted Speed Paint colors. Soon you'll be able to sample or replenish your Speed Paints when our beautiful and comprehensive display hits your friendly local game store, including all 90 colors and a highly requested larger 100 milliliter bottle of Speed Paint Medium. Find Speed Paint in stores this summer or pre-order today at www.thearmypainter.com.
Hey everybody, Dave here from Band of Badgers, and this is the Great British Brush Off. And with us this time is Craig from Dragon Skull Studios. How are you doing, Craig?
I'm doing well. How are you?
All good, I think. How are you doing, Steve?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Still getting ready for Christmas?
Yep.
Well done.
It's a slow build up.
I think what we should do
one decoration a week on that.
One bauble
next week. Yeah.
Until it's done, we should do that. Yeah. Okay. Now this time we are going to be painting up frameworks. Now frameworks you may have seen from WizKids before, perfectly fine. But what you probably haven't seen before is the Pathfinder battles. You would have seen the D&D ones we've been doing, but this is the first time that Pathfinder battles gets a look in. And not only do we get the iconic goblins, we also get one of their from the iconic series is Ezran. Look, I'm going to be painting Ezran. He looks amazing. Steve, what one are you painting up?
I'm painting the female elf rogue.
Mauricio.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah,
that is a confess. There we go. Yeah,
fantastic.
Not
So
quite in that pose, but almost that pose.
You get what in this one, for example, you get 2 miniatures.
You get two in
is that
that
the
one
same
as well,
for you?
actually. Yeah.
And then Craig, you're going to paint up some goblins. How many goblins do you get in the box?
You get 18 in the box.
Good luck painting all 18.
No.
You got 2 hours starting now.
And I forget mathematically how many different combinations of 18 goblins you can have.
You get 6 sprues in the box. And
Lovely.
3 small sprues of the transparents.
Yeah.
Which I did not use any transparents tonight.
Cool. Good. So let's introduce Craig. Craig, I said that right. For those of you who don't know who Craig is, where can people find you and what kind of stuff do you do?
Find me right now on Instagram at DNDPainter76. I paint a lot of, an array of things. I do a lot of D&D miniatures, some 40K, Star Wars, Marvel Crisis Protocol. So just whatever strikes my fancy for the week. I typically try. Right now, I'm in a process of doing 1 mini a week for a year. Yeah, I'm in week 38. So,
are you still going strong?
Still going strong. I'm actually. I have more than 38 done, so I'm ahead of schedule.
Good. You're ahead of schedule.
I'm ahead of schedule. Yeah.
I applaud you for that, because that is not easy to do.
Yes.
That is not easy to do at all.
But here's the point, Steve. Craig makes it look easy to do because he's a professional painter. He's a pro painter. And he's here to give us some tips and tricks on how we're going to paint these minis. I mean, these, you've seen some of the detail on there. I'm going to bring these up on screen just to take another look. Now, there's the Goblin, but you got to remember the Goblin's half the size of a standard mini that I'm kind of holding. So when we when we show the detail on these minis is absolutely incredible. Now, we've come to expect this with WizKids frameworks, but I do have to say that the Pathfinder range takes it up to a whole new level.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
The amount of detail on these renders is absolutely insane. But I think I'm going to enjoy trying to paint his spell book. And that's so fragile.
Is that the reason you put it on? Is you wanted to give that a go?
Yeah.
Rather than the magical effect, because I quite like the pose with the shield up. That looks really good. That one.
There is. There's a. So this is. Let's have a closer look if we can. So there we go. You can see here. Let's use a pointing stick. One of these things. So yeah, I do like that. The magical effect. He's got a very dramatic pose. I've gone with more of this one, but with that head.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of makes more sense. But I'm going to enjoy drawing some. I'm going to see if I can draw something on the book there.
Cool.
But yeah, these are all the extra bits you get. Nice and big. So you get 2 sprues. These are suitable for beginner. So it says. And inside, as that stops moving around, there we go. Let's try that again if I can get it on camera. Check that out. So get your mobiles, go and have a look, or if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much, and you'll see a step-by-step tutorial. Let's pause it and give it a scan. But it does. It says you get 1 male human wizard sprue. So you get 1 sprue, but inside are 2 minis. So you can do both poses or a mixture.
Yeah.
Up to you. Whatever you want to do. It's once you pay it, it's all yours. So just go for it. Have some fun. Right. Should we paint some minis?
Yes.
Let's start it.
I'm going to put on some background music. Now, for those of you who are joining us live, let us know what you're painting. Come and chat with us. Put some comments in. Don't watch the football. Who cares? Come and paint some minis with us. Chill out. I'm going to put some background music on. So if the music is too loud for you, do let us know. Remember, if you're watching this on YouTube and the music is too loud, tough. I can't change it because it's in the past. That's simple, really. That's how YouTube works. So here we go. We're going to try and set the mood. We're going to bring the lights down low, and we're going to get into some fun field of music. If you can adjust the music, it's too loud as well.
Yeah.
And we just shout out to Fluffy Cat Floof. Fluffy Cat Floof. How you all doing? Are you painting tonight? It looks like you're saying dice. There is no dice. You could paint dice. That could be interesting. We've never done that before. We could give that a go. Always happy to. You never know. Something might happen.
That joke then.
About dice?
No.
Or fluffy cats?
Painting dice, a bit like painting by numbers.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That was actually quite funny. It was quite funny. But
I had to think about it.
Yeah. Fluffy Cat Proof says, yes.
That was by no means meant to imply that it's easy, because I'm sure it ain't. I've not done it, so I can't comment. But it probably is not very easy at all.
Exactly.
Rename that.
I'm going to start with an easy one. I'm just going to start. I think my phone's turned off. Let's wait and see. I'll just see if it comes back.
It's darker.
Yep. I think the phone is disconnected. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Cool. Right. Boop, boop. Let's give that a go. Technical things, eh? Technical things.
Oh, did your phone disconnect?
Yeah. Don't know why. For some reason, it always does that. Or at least it started to do that. Okay. We are back in the game. Oh, what? Add my camera in? Now, let's see if it works. There we are. Real time. Fluffy cat-proof. Cat-proof? Fluffy cat-floof has a question for you, Craig. There you go, on screen.
How will I paint the green skin? I'm going to start with basing it over with, what am I using tonight? Vallejo Game Color, the Golden Olive. And then I typically will put a layer of the Speed Paint Malignant Green over it, which will kind of darken it down to the green I like to use for the goblin skin.
Very nice. Right. I've actually forgotten to get some kitchen towel. So I'm going to run off and go and get some. I'll be back in a minute. And I am back. I know Steve's not in charge.
He was very quick.
You got to run to the kitchen. Right, let's give this a go. And if you are watching this on YouTube, do let us know what you're painting. Use the comments below. We'd love to promote other artists as well. Share your Instagrams. Or if you're interested, come and join us. If you want to do what Craig's doing, just hang out and do some painting, please do get in touch. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner painter. So am I, kind of. Apparently I'm not supposed to say that anymore. I'm not allowed to.
You're not allowed to be banned.
JD has told me off.
I have to find you a new level.
A suitable Dave level.
Novice. Beginner, novice.
Executive.
That's a promotion.
Yeah, there's no pay rise. It's just a change of title. Get it after a year. Okay. Fluffy has another question. Are Pathfinder Battles frameworks out? And there's actually a spell check coming in out in the UK. Yes, they are, but it's only particular hobby stores, game stores that we would call them over here. So you're gonna have to look around. But if you go to the WizKids shop, which I will try and find a link for it now.
I'll grab it.
All right, Steve's gonna find it. They will. You can buy in pounds, and they will ship. So they have. I don't think it's drop shipping as such, but they have something in the UK that will do it for you. So it's well worth doing. I've used it many times on when I bought some when I bought my WizKids stuff. So it's definitely worth trying. Extremely well packaged when it comes through the post. Really good. Service is excellent. So give it a try. I highly recommend it.
I'm having a hard time finding them locally here.
Oh, what, the frameworks?
Yep.
Is that because do you think it's demand, or is it just that stockists aren't buying them? What could it be?
I think initially, I'm hoping it's demand, and I'm hoping it's not that they're seeing that maybe, like at my local shop, that Frameworks 1 didn't sell as well as expected, but they always seem to be restocking Framework 1. Now, I could give them the benefit of the doubt that they are in the process of relocating. They're going to move. Maybe they didn't order as much as they thought that they would, but I haven't seen any of the Wave 2 on their shelves at all. And then one of the other stores that I went to, they didn't have it either.
Yeah.
Amazon was pretty thin with it. So, I don't know, maybe they just were. There's been more of a demand on them and they're selling quicker than people can keep them. I don't know. I hope that's the case. I do like them.
Yeah, me too. So, Steve, we were before. Sorry, go on, Craig.
I was just going to say, I feel like sometimes I need to set in on some of these design meetings to tell them that older guys with bigger hands, we don't need such tiny pieces. And poor eyesight.
Yeah, it's a bad combination.
That's Dragonborn Bard is on his wife's Twitch account tonight is Fluffy.
That's why there's loads of questions. So we were talking before we went on air about what we were going to paint next.
Yeah.
Steve, what are you looking forward to painting?
Out of anything or frameworks?
Anything.
I want to finish my Warlock / Necromancer from last week. So I'm looking forward to finishing that.
Yeah.
And I think then it has to be the Xenomorph.
Ooh.
But then I've got a ton of stuff to finish. Still got the Baylor to finish.
Yeah.
There's the Fire Giant that I want to do, which is
Zalto. Oh, the frameworks.
Frameworks on Zalto from Song King Thunder.
Yeah.
But I feel like doing something big, and the Xenomorph fits that category.
I was going to say, did you get the Galactus?
No, I didn't. Oh yeah, Marvel Zombies. I got an email about that today. That second week in October starts shipping, don't it?
Yeah.
And then I've got Marvel Crisis Protocol. I want to start painting them as well. So there's a ton I want to paint. But yeah, I'd forgotten about Marvel Zombicide.
And did you hear us when we were talking about what Simon's next announcement was?
Yeah, I looked at that and I thought, oh, that looks good. And then the name come up. And I was like, God, the name just sells it on its own. Then it deceased.
Well,
yeah.
Whoever came up with that in a marketing meeting deserves a pay rise.
Well, it's based on the story. So that came out just before COVID, I think it was.
Right.
And I've got the graphic novel version of it, and it's actually quite an interesting story. It's quite good. And so I quite enjoyed it. But I was like, I've just spent all the money on Marvel Zombicide. I don't need another giant Zombicide.
Yes, agreed. And I'll give my honest opinion on how I feel about Marvel Zombicide. I was annoyed about the Wave 1 and Wave 2 shipments because before the Wave 2 Kickstarters have been delivered, you can buy Zombicide on the shelf.
Yes.
And it's not like you find one or two because it's people that have passed on their Kickstarter pledges. It's available for retailers to purchase.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of copies at Games Expo.
Yes. Yeah, we saw it back then.
So that did upset me a little bit.
Yeah. Back in a sec.
So yeah, so when Zombicide hit the shelves here at the game shop here, they had all their pre-orders that people had done, which was great. And then they had a handful of ones for retail.
Right.
And I was looking at it pretty heavy, and then they were like, "Well, it won't be available again until once these are gone. We won't get any more until August, I think."
Right.
What they were saying. And I don't think I've seen any more come in yet.
I think August was one of the dates they'd cited for the Wave 2 shipment, so they're probably doing more retailer fulfillment around the same time or after the Wave 2 shipments have finished. Yes, Fluffy Cat, I agree. It's not on really. I can understand them wanting to generate interest for it. I appreciate that they are a retailer, but so far in advance of Wave 2 was annoying. It was almost 6 months, I guess, in front of the Wave 2 fulfillment that it was on sale. So did you back the Kickstarter for Marvel Zombicide, Craig, or was you just looking at it in the shop?
I was just looking at it. It's one that I definitely want to get some of the minis to paint.
Yeah.
So have to figure out a way to justify buying the core box just to paint a couple minis out of it.
They timed the release of the Kickstarter quite well, because I think it was around the same time that the What Ifs were out. Obviously, there's the zombie What If.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was just good marketing.
Yeah.
Good timing.
Loki's supposed to start in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yes. I can't remember the exact date, but it is soon.
I think it's right after Ahsoka finishes up.
Did you say you've been watching Ahsoka?
Yes, I have.
Steve?
No, not started yet. I wait
Okay,
until
so
it's all out.
you'll enjoy the spoilers then. So
Yeah, I will.
Craig, last week I watched I think I watched the first 10 minutes and then we had to go out or do something, so we didn't get to finish it. And then the next few days across socials, everyone was saying this is the best Star Wars we've ever seen. It's amazing. This is like what we wanted to see all along. Blah blah blah. So then I finally managed to watch the rest of the episode. I thought it was good. It was enjoyable. I wouldn't say it was the best I've ever seen. What's your take on it?
I'll agree with you on that. It was good. It was kind of expected it to go that direction.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed in the series, or I think there's, for as long as the teasers had been out before the start,
yeah,
I'm a little disappointed with the pacing.
I think that's the same with all the Star Wars at the moment stuff. It's all been a bit hit and miss. Taking a long time to build up to something.
And if they're going to try to conclude something, they don't have much time to conclude it.
No. Yeah, special announcement. Season 2 is coming.
Yeah. TV's going to be so far delayed as it is this season to begin with anyway, with the writer's strike and I'm afraid I'm going to be watching all kinds of reality TV.
Well, they got to fill the gap somehow, and just sticking a bunch of strangers in a room, putting cameras on them, seems to be how they fill that void at the moment.
Fluffy Cat says paint check.
Have wet paint.
How far are we going, I guess? You got all your blue on there, Dave. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You've done his head as well. You've done his head, yeah. That looks good, head. Nice green. I like that green.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I've already base coated mine, so I'm concentrating on details.
Yeah.
Just trying to do a poison dagger. Come on.
Using a green.
Yeah. Already the light's blown out, but there you go.
Oh, nice. Let's see.
Yeah. That's coming out really well, Steve. I've got a wizard with fingerless gloves.
80s wizard.
Yep. I need to get a small pot of paint on primer.
What primer do you use?
This one I used. This is Army Painter White to prime the wizard.
The matte white,
and then after that, I've got a Citadel Grey, which I used before.
I tend to use the Army Painter. They're readily available for me to pick up, so, and I like them well. I keep I usually have the small bottle of the matte white and the matte black, so they match, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, the Nightbot has still got Midnight Tower on it.
Sorry.
Let's try a bit of brown. Leather brown. There we go.
blue are you using, Dave?
It was Army Painter Magic Blue. It's a nice bright blue.
Speed paint.
Yeah.
Some singles, man.
Steve, I thought you was interested. It was Ian. He was asking the question.
I was interested. As Ian asked the question, doesn't mean I wasn't interested. So Ian's asking another question. Are you going to highlight over that blue, Dave? Or just let the speed paint stay as it is?
I will more than likely let the speed paint do its job. But it has... I'll show you in a sec. I don't think I'll get to it today, but boom. So there's a question. So we highlight over the blue, or let the speed paint be it. So you can see the blue. So what I've done is start with speed paint to give me a blue base. I'm drawing in the belts and the browns, and then I will go over the top with trying to get the yellow banding and those red ribbons, and then you've got metal. So that's really, really tiny element. I'm just going to try to paint over the top of using solid paint, not speed paint. But the rest of it, I'm not so worried about. So I'm just gonna give it a try. But there's an insane amount of detail on this mini. But what I would like to get to is that book. That's my goal for today.
What color are you going to use for the parchment?
I have one of the D&D colors, the prismatic paints. I'm going to use Elfic Flesh.
Oh, nice.
Which is, like you said before, it's like more of an ivory. So I'm going to give that a try. Just to see if it will work. Fingers crossed.
Give you a
Do you have
tip.
any of the speed paint medium in your kit?
I do, I think. It's part of the speed paint collection, yeah.
Yeah. You can take a little bit of the is that pallid bone?
Yeah.
And hit it with maybe a 50-50 mix with that medium and lay down over that ivory, and it'll give it kind of a more of a that tea stained old
The old paper
look. Yeah. So, Dave, now that you've used the Turbo Dork paint palettes for a while, how you liking them?
I do like them. Oh, sorry, you mean the paint palettes?
Yeah, the little paint palette from the.
Yes,
easy to clean.
It's good. Oh, extremely easy to clean. All you do is literally
pop out,
pop it out. And there's no kind of residue on that as well. And I'll do the whole sales pitch. So it comes in two sizes. So you got the large and the small.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been using the small one because it fits on my kind of portable work table at the moment. That's only 6. It gives me 6. The large gives me 12 because it's double spacing with a mixed tray. But here's the thing. So, and I did this. We got a lot of feedback when we started promoting these from Turbo Dork. These are $15. But what we found out, people were writing in all kinds of ways, and saying people use the fidget poppers, which you can get in pound stores and dollar stores across the world, because they're also made out of silicone. And I was like, okay, I'll pick one up. I'll see if I can find one and give it a go. So I did. So I got one. And me, being a complete geek, I found this one.
Perfect.
Look, you can mix paints on his eyes as well. Look.
Yeah.
That's made for painting.
Two mixed trays. And it comes in 2 colors. You get Spider-Man or you get Venom, which is the completely black with, I think it's got white eyes. I'm not sure. But yeah, the idea is to use these as that. So if I want more colors, because I'm going to more than likely, especially on this mini, I'm probably going to use more than 6. So when I use more than 6, I use this. But here's my question, and here is my test. Having the white silicone means that the color of that paint, I can tell what it is. Now, if I put the blue or the gray or the brown into a black palette or a red one, that's going to distort my colors. Now, the only reason for using this as well, using the silicone dry palette, is because I don't have a proper painting station, so I don't leave my stuff out. When we finish the stream, I clear it all away. I pack it all up. So using this one, I wonder, will the colors? Would I remember what colors I put where? That's my only thing. If I use different shades of blue and different shades of brown, greys and blacks, am I going to find them difficult to remember where I put them? But here's the other thing. The webbing also acts as you put your take off the excess paint by wiping your brush on here. So I quite like the look of it. I'm going to give it a go anyway.
Yeah.
So then now I've got a Spider-Man one. And they come in all shapes and sizes. There was dinosaurs, there was helicopters, there was jets. But I saw this one, I was like, no. Well, £1. Can't go wrong. Does exactly the same thing as everything else. So I will give that a go for everybody right now. I'm going to find another army paint colour though. Because not happy with that one. So let's see if I can find it.
Band of Badgers, sponsored by Poundland.
Hey, look, multi-million-pound company. Why not?
So Ian's got another question. What's the most fun goblin pose you've found, Craig?
Well, since I've only assembled 4, I kind of like the one with the Captain Hook, the hook hand.
Yeah, I did that one.
Hold on, let's have a look. There you go.
So doesn't help when I'm using the same thing I primed it on, but
the hook is a nice touch.
Now, that one I think I like the best so far.
I primed that one as well.
Yeah.
And I put the head on that had the sticky out tongue. So I said he's clearly a barbarian, so I gave him the drinking horn, and I kit bashed it a little bit and decided that I was going to stick an arrow in his back. Because clearly he needs to keep his damage going. So that was my favourite one.
Yep.
And then the other one I did was the guy in the armour, and I just did him with a
the eye patch.
The eye patch and the sword and shield.
Yeah, very cool.
This is the bomb I was talking about. This is how small this bomb is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't lost it.
You need some. You need to light the fuse, Steve.
Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some OSL. This is the coolest thing in the Gobbo box. Right, this is the reason for buying it. This is
a plastic square.
No, it's a baby gelatinous cube.
Oh my god!
And that is how I intend to paint it. Is a gelatinous cube. Try and get some green effects on there. Lovely shot of my fingernail there.
Yeah. Right, let's give this I'm going to do that one first, I think. Right. I'm going to spuzz myself a little bit, give myself a little spin. There you go. I have no idea if this actually works, by the way. Oh, I like that. Ian's got a question up on the screen, Steve. Little icon.
Yeah, that's cool. That is very cool.
So I'm going to try. Let's do a comparison. No, there's no way I could tell there was a part. So look, I'll wait for the camera to catch up. So here's a comparison. Oh, not that one. That one. Okay, so Steve.
Yes, sir.
Bottom right, this color here.
Yeah.
And the color there.
Clearly, the one in Spider-Man's head is black. So that's brown. That's brown, and that's black in there, isn't it? It definitely has changed color.
Yeah. Now all you got to do is remember what color you put in there.
Yeah.
Because I bet if you used to put the blue in there, it'd look black as well.
Yeah. I mean, any dark color is going to go 20% darker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely changed it. That has.
All right, what do I want to do?
I'm going to buzz again.
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
It is. Yeah, I didn't realize I was stuck on there. There you go. What I do like about these, these, whatever you call them, regardless of silicon, just having the round things. So I've had the square ones, I've had flat ones, I've had ice cube trays, and I got one from Amazon which was round and dome-like. I think the dome-like ones are probably the best ones because obviously the paint just always goes towards the middle, the bottom. So it always keeps it nice and fresh. I kind of like that. Especially when I use, minis use such a small amount of paint, unless you're batch painting, which I'm not doing. But I've definitely much preferred that.
I use a lot of the lids from, like, the screw off lids from like a Gatorade bottle or something like that.
Yep.
When I'm using speed paints or something, a lot of medium or something in them, then I'm gonna dilute down. And I find that pretty much like the silicone, the next day I can peel it right off and reuse them.
Yes. Yeah.
Wrong one. What color should I do the front and back of the book? Not the pages, the front and back.
Have you got a bit of what have you got there? Brown wise.
I don't think I want to do it brown.
Do you have like a
red?
A burgundy?
Well, it has a bookmark which I was going to do bright red.
About blue then. You need to probably go darker than the robes.
Well, that's true. I was thinking purple.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're not really going to see it's behind him, but I might do. Might try the Might try purple. Right, got a buzz. Steve, you have a question.
So I started with a dark green. I used 3 greens: dark green, foul green, Escorpina green. Started with a dark green, painted whole blade, then wet blended in a mixture of dark green and foul green, then a bit of foul green, then mixed in the Escorpina, and then finished off with very, very light touch of Escorpina at the end, and then just a little bit of highlight with the yellow. It was just wet blending. That was all. I've done some shading on the face, which I don't normally do. See that very well, but come on, focus. Need 3 hands. Helps. So yeah, I'm going to do the hair. Thank you. I should try and put a tiny little dot of black in, but I'm scared. Putting black on the face or something. As a colour, I hate using black paint because it is so runny. It's like you think black's going to be able to cover anything, but it isn't, because it's really, really runny. It doesn't seem to cover properly. And you want to cover something up, dark blue's better. And also don't know what to do with it after I've painted it black. So like you can use the normal tricks of shading up or shading down by adding yellow or a darker colour, darker shade of the same colour. So I get a bit stuck with black paint, I have to say. I haven't tried that. So the comment was I'm mixing colours to black for layering. It's super effective. Yeah, I haven't tried that. But the only colour I've mixed with black is silver to make gunmetal. Then I suddenly realised I had gunmetal already, so I didn't need to do it.
We are past the 1 hour mark. 1 hour to go.
Wow.
That one.
We go. Let's get some skin going.
Ian, before, I can't remember if we were talking about it before we went on air or before you joined. We were talking about local legends. Because myself and Craig are all-in backers. So I think you're an all-in backer as well. And that should turn up late. Well, I think probably November, probably just in time for Christmas. Whether we do something with that as well. Could be a nice little set to paint up.
Dave, did you get a chance to read any of the PDF that they sent out?
I did. I some of it I thought was very interesting. I quite liked a lot of the like the background information on the inns, the regular customers kind of thing, rather than the pub games. I haven't looked properly at the adventures yet. But we'll, like we've done with Epic Encounters, we'll probably play it. Whether we do it on camera or not, I don't know. We'll probably find a way. See, here's the thing. Exactly that. So if you look at my screen now, just because I was distracted and talking,
put it in the other palette.
No, which one is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I've no idea what the same colour to me.
Which colour is it?
They're all the same.
Yeah. So be aware, people. Yes, the fidget poppers are a lot cheaper. So unless you can actually find a white one. See, that really helps. At least I can see the color difference on the white silicon. With the other colors, I'm just not going to see it. Now they also have a black one. Turbo Dork have made a black one, which they say is great for their metallics. I haven't yet tried it, but if it's black silicon, am I just going to get the same effect?
Not with the metallics, no, because they'll
not
contrast,
with metallics, but normal paint.
With normal paint, yeah, I wouldn't use it for normal paint.
So, Steve, the black ones I've saved for you.
Right.
But if they're no good for normal paint, would you still use them for metallic paint?
I'd use them for metallic paint. Yeah, I'd use them for metallic paint.
I shall continue to save them for you, and I'm going to gamble on what this color is. And the only reason I'm going to do that. No, that's too easy.
Put it on the model.
Is
yeah, just do something you can't undo.
Exactly.
I wanted it that color.
I was right. There we go. What I want to do is draw a face on it, like the Necronomicon. What they've done, which is really, really nice, but I can't make it out what it is there is a glyph on the front cover of the book. It's part of. They have done a pattern in the plastic, but I can't quite work out what it is. It's some kind of circular pattern. Get rid of my Spider-Man now. But I'm going to swap it over. See, now I know. Now I've tried. So unless we can get a much bigger white fidget spinner, I think Spider-Man was worth a try. It only cost £1. But now I know. All right, let's try this one. I'm going to buzz this. We are 45 minutes. So, Craig, how many of the 18 have you done so far?
0.5.
Cool. 45 minutes to do the rest. Can you hear the buzzing still?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. So as far away as I can put it. Oh yeah, I've got more teasers. I keep forgetting. We had our Frost Maiden game yesterday.
Yeah.
And my players bring me more teasers.
Was as bribes.
Yeah. And in return, I give them inspiration.
It's a good trade-off.
It is. It works.
How many games are you currently running right now, Dave?
Me,
Mm-hmm.
Dragonlance, Frost Maiden is the only 2 games that I'm running. I'm playing in Storm King's Thunder and Curse of Strahd currently. And Hunter's Full Moon Trilogy. I'm about to start planning. So in Frost Maiden, we're in the last chapter, which is the Beadle & Grimm Platinum Edition. And today I was planning the session 0 for the Avernus campaign, which we're going to be doing, which is the Platinum Beadle & Grimm box set. That will start in January. And I have 2 adventures mini stories planned, which I've been currently planning to launch for later this year, which originally was my first one was going to launch in end of October. Also, I'm planning another series, which is planned. We have our first meeting at the weekend, and that will be for the new year. And planning on painting. And I think we've got 2 more interviews currently booked in, potentially 3 more interviews booked in. And we've also got the Christmas special, which I'm going to do early December this year, because last year we did it a little bit too late. I think we did it Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve, maybe.
It was the 23rd, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to change that up a little bit as well.
You have a full plate.
Yeah. Plus, local legends, Marvel Zombies. There's potentially, and we have more people, but as part of the GM Creator Series that we've been doing, we've had more interest on that. We've got potentially 2 GMs who want to run their own Halloween one-shots or minis. I think they're both one-shots. I'm not sure. They might turn into like a 2 or 3 episode thing. So we've got that going on as well. So that would be sort of me and Steve producing.
Nice.
And there's always hope that we can drum up some other business. We're going to Dragon Meet first weekend in December, so convention. So Steve's going to be running some games. We'll be doing some interviews. We'll be doing some. I don't know if we're going to be doing some painting. We might be doing some painting, but I think at the moment the interviews, the chats, and the games will probably take all of our time. And then in the evening, because hopefully Ian, if you're still watching, I'm sure you did say you were coming along, but we will be having see how many people we can get for dinner in the evening.
Now, is that the last big convention of the year?
For us, yes, in the UK.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. It's really kind of, it's not small. They take over a hell of a lot of space in a hotel, but it's one day. So you just turn up for that one day and away you go.
Ah, nice.
I've decided that I'm not going to have fingerless gloves. He's just going to wear gloves. Because they're too damn hard.
Too fiddly.
Yeah.
It's your mini. You can paint it how you like it.
That's my reasoning.
Ian says you can build it how you like it as well.
That is true, yeah. But I'm going a little bit off script, but I don't mind that so much right now. Blue. Let's try that. Ian says him and his missus will be joining us.
Cool.
Or at least eating. Richard's going as well. Tove and Eric will be there.
Oh.
So all the peeps from Midnight Tower. We'll try and get closer to the time. We'll ask Teal as well if he's staying there, and Alien Dave.
Yeah.
He wants to come and join us again. Right. Well, I'm going to buzz. Buzz. How's everyone getting on? Everyone's been really quiet this session. We're kind of get to Saturday and we're like, wow, quiet.
I've put wash on mine now.
Little
So.
details. Rose camera.
Yeah.
I have a froze camera. Oh.
Whose camera? Oh, your camera froze.
Yeah. Did it lose connection?
At least the best thing about using StreamYard is the fact you can nip in and out as required.
Yep.
So if you need to.
No faffing around.
Yep.
What does that do? Is it the remove from stage? Does that take me out for a second while I reboot the camera?
Yeah.
Yep. You can just give it a try. There you go. And then if you can still hear us, Craig, just let us know in private chat when you want to come back. Now, somewhere I have an image. Where Where did I put the picture? Yeah, I put the picture. Okay. Let's just try that.
Another question. How will you do the face, Dave?
Say that again? Oh, hold on. Is Craig coming back? Are you back, Craig?
I lost my desk cam, but yeah, I'm back.
No problem. How I do the face? That's a tricky one. I'll show you how I. So here, I've just done the magic book. So I'll show you the magic. I'm quite pleased with the magic book. So here is my magic book.
That's really good.
Oh, I like that.
What colour did you? Can't speak tonight. What colour did you do the cover?
So the cover is purple.
Yeah, nice.
And you can
I
see
can see
there's
that symbol.
Yeah, a round symbol. So I've done like a round, kind of a round spell. It looks more like a shield shape. And try and do some sort of, scroll effect.
Boot looks nice. Boots come out really well.
Yeah. I like the boots more than I like the belt. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's all this detailing. Now I can see it though. It's hard to see when it's all white.
Yeah.
But now I can see it. But I'm gonna have to go over those with solid color. The face. So what I've done is just painted the whole thing in flesh tone. But if I bring him up on here, you can see he's got a big bushy beard and a tash.
Yeah.
So Yeah, how I'm going to do that, I don't know. I think I just try and paint it white and hopefully there's enough contrast on it. And his staff is brown hardwood, and the metal serpent, it's a snake head staff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've just done that
Is it
in
a hooded
gunmetal.
cobra?
Yeah.
You could airbrush a little bit of silver over the end.
If I had an airbrush, I would.
Sorry, dry brush.
I can dry brush it.
Yeah, I didn't mean airbrush.
Right, let's try. Let's try and do his beard. What's the time? past. We have half an hour. Are you painting it, Ian, or you just chilling and watching?
You said he was painting dice, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, he's painting dice. Yeah.
I liked everybody's beholders from last week's show. All those turned out really well.
Yeah, they were very good. I still haven't finished mine. I've only just got the I prepped it and I took some photos. I only just got those up online today. I have a ton of photos of stuff I just haven't been able to get around to doing.
Ian says he was working on dice, but I'm so tired I decided to stop and rip a couple of brain collectors off their stands, strip back and reprime.
Well, Ian is someone who is also works incredibly hard on their channel and stuff, and sorting out his studio. Maybe I'm looking forward to seeing his Starfinder campaign. When is so fiddly? These bits are so tiny. It's like making me cross-eyed trying to look at it. I'm going to need Steve's RoboCop outfit. I used gunmetal for the metal, but I think I should have used silver because it would have caught the light more. It's a bit too dark, this one. Dry brush silver on top, yeah. Oh, cool. Ian says that the Starfinder is going to start in October.
October? Nice.
Do you know when, Ian? Like beginning, middle, end? Is it going to be a Halloween launch or something? And is that, you're going to do it live or is it recorded and then put out?
And it's your homebrew, isn't it? You're not running one of the Adventure Pass. Lots of questions.
Lots of questions.
We want answers. Inquiring minds want to know.
Right, got a buzz. Ooh. We have 20 minutes left. 20 minutes. Hello.
Hopefully mid-October. Yes, live. And homebrew.
Cool. What we should do, Steve? Here's a crazy idea, Steve.
You want to cross the streams?
Oh no, well, kind of. I had an idea.
Yeah.
Is that we take a short weekend down to Cornwall.
Yeah. To guest star.
We can go to guest star, but we can go and visit the studio and just spend the day with them.
I'm up for that.
We find a hotel or something or a pub we can stay in.
Yeah. I'm up for that. I will rule you now, okay? Once I start driving, I don't stop till we arrive.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. We've driven up to Birmingham. We're fine. I know Cornwall's a bit further, but as long as we get on Mackie D, Steve.
Yeah, we can have Mackie D before we start.
Yeah, I'm fine. If you don't mind me sleeping.
You can sleep.
Actually, it's weird because when we do drive, when we drive to conventions, it's non-stop. What should we do with badges then? What ideas we got? We don't make a note of them. We just.
By the time we've got there, we've forgotten.
Yeah. What are those ideas? Steve, you've been writing them down. It's like, no, I've been fucking driving. Oh yeah, Ian, I meant to ask. You had your videos. You were doing the. I think it was doing the fundraiser. Was it the local? Was that the guy who owns the local gaming shop you go to? That's what I wanted to ask. Because he sort of popped into your studio. I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of it. Yeah, just like pop into the studio. I wonder if you could do that. Set up as a like the whole like the cable TV model. Go talk to all the small local businesses and say that you'll do an interview with them. It doesn't have to be gaming, just do anything. And charge them studio fee rates. They call them recording studios for musicians. It's basically a shed. So I'm sure you can do it. At some point, I need to convince Steve to come down my way and help me clear out my garage. He didn't reply to that one.
I'll come and help you clear out your garage.
No, I need to pull everything out and then put it back in the right order. A better order.
We just won't get much clearing done because I know the first box that comes out, oh, do you remember this? And it'll be nostalgia central for the next 7 hours.
Yeah, all the D&D stuff's in there.
At which point Mrs. David will have come out, shouted at us 4 times.
Pretty much. I need to decide the stuff goes in storage. And she keeps saying I'm allowed to convert. So the idea is to convert the garage. We have 2 options: a gaming room or set it up like what you would get at a storage unit. So racks and shelving and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what to do yet. I do apologize for people because my water pot is right next to the microphone. So I've got a new setup, so that's all. I'm using my Army Painter. I'm calling it the battle board. I don't know why I'm calling it a battle board, but I am. And it means everything's extremely portable. I can pick it up and I can just move it somewhere else. Where before I had tissue paper and I had all different kind of pots and pans and all kinds of things. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And where did I put that? I don't know. Right. What was Ian saying? Do it. We got the room. We got the room to house you all. And Craig best come too. You got to fly over, Craig. No, just a friendly local whose local store sponsored this one. Oh, fair enough. Good. That's the hope, to be in league with them all. Good. We are building an awesome little community down here. Good. Sounds like you both put an idea forwards, and racks it will be. Let's see. Let's see if I can go for gold. We're going for gold. Not completely gold, but we're going for gold. Ten minutes. 10-minute warning. I'm going for gold. Oops, maybe not. Just dropped a piece on the floor. Oh dear. I'm not going to find that.
You dropped a bit of your mini.
No, I just took some bits out of the box and then a bit fell out. I have no idea what it is. It's a worry for another day. But not today. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. One more cheeses. Oh. And then, as a trial, I want to test something in the last 5 minutes. Well, let's try this. I put this on the back of the Mini while I test. Oh, don't drop it. And again, while I test it. Okay. Water. We go down to the last few minutes. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to call that done for now, because otherwise I'll get into a whole new thing. It's going to take me least half an hour. Wrap up my Maltesers. Right, Steve. Craig.
Yep.
Brushes down. Robocop outfits off. How are we all doing? And he's back. Right, Steve, let's go with you first.
Right.
Ian, if you're still there, let's get some voting going. So you can spin your votes. There you go, Steve. Full screen.
Come on.
Love the blurred painting. Great effect.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's a great special effect.
Every other time it is focused. Right, let's move all the stuff out of the background. It wants to focus all on that and not the mini.
There we go.
Okay, so
Oh, I like the studs on the boots. I love the red.
yeah, there's a ton more highlighting I need to do, but it has been washed. All the leather armor was washed.
Yeah.
So it's picked out all the fine little details. I just need to go and do a little bit of dry brushing, a little bit of highlighting.
That's really nice.
So the boots, I did do a little bit of pre-distressing with some very dark brown in the corners before I washed it. So that has made a difference, because you can see the difference between the boots and the rest of the leather armor, because I didn't do it pre-distressing with the dark brown. So it does work. I did do some highlighting on the face, see on the cheeks, and the hair. I do some wet blending on the hair.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
I did not get onto the scabbard, so I've got to do some gold highlight on that, and the poison dagger.
Yeah.
And
nice work.
Put a little bit of
as well.
Blood on my basing that I did yesterday.
Yeah, really nice.
So these are the other bits you get. You get a treasure chest and the bag of gold coins. And I took a goblin head from the goblin box and chopped up one of the spare daggers that you get. So you said.
You need to get those on Instagram, Steve.
There is a goblin I started. So I managed to do the top half and the eyes and the tongue. My goblin barbarian who's been shot in the back by his own team just to keep him going.
I want to rage.
Keep him raging.
And there's a starter modular in this cube, but the paint is still thoroughly wet on it, so I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
So that was me for the evening.
Cool. Over to you, Craig. You don't have the mini cam, so let's try and focus on. Let's see if yours will focus. There we go.
Still got the his cloth to do, but
still looking good.
Get him
so out of the 18, how many do you do? 16, 17?
Yes. Minus.
And they all look the same.
They all look the same.
The axe that you used, the pickaxe one, that was good weapon. That was I like that weapon.
Thank you.
So one thing I would like improved, if JD was on, because he said last week, what would you put in wave 3? Particularly in the goblin box, there's some left-handed things that are really good, and I'd like to get on the same mini, but they're both in the left hand or they're both in the right hand. Like the hook is right hand and the mushroom was right hand, so I wanted to have like a mushroom powered barbarian, but I couldn't because I wanted him to have the hook hand, but the mushroom was in the right hand as well. So I guess I'd like right hand and left hand options for the same thing.
Cool. Well done.
Yeah,
Right,
that would
me.
be.
Let's move this out of the way. Okay. Boom. Here we go. Let's see if he'll focus. Boom. There we go. Get my pointy stick. So we have a magic book with parchment paper, spell book. Started working on some of the ribbons and the edging. So you can see you've got some ribbon in there. I've got some gunmetal items on here. I've got 2 different types of brown for the boots and the belts. The belt didn't really work for me. It does mash up on the back. It looks quite bad. And then he's got white grey hair. And I tried to do his beard. And the beard's come out grey.
Did you use speed paint?
Yeah, it was speed paint anyway.
Right. On the beard?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to go back over that. But yeah, I gave him a unibrow. So that's there as well. And he's got his the gunmetal cobra-headed staff. And then on the back, I was experimenting. And look, I got the base. And he's stuck to the plastic. He's ready to go. He's table ready.
Yeah. I like the blue and red that you've used. That looks really nice.
Yeah. I love this. This shade of blue is gorgeous. Really, really nice shade of blue. And then I started playing with the yellow accent. So he has the yellow ribbon all around the edging of the coat. It's a nice, big, thick yellow line. So, but you can see the belt. I don't even know what this stuff is. It's a hodgepodge of things.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what that actually is.
Yeah, it looks like a face on the right hand side.
This one, yeah, but it's not. Because this was supposed to be a scroll tube over here.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, like a hanging pocket.
Yeah.
Like a purse. I'm not. I mean, that's a crossbow.
Yeah, it does. It does look like 3 faces hanging down.
I just don't know. I can't tell, and there's no. You don't get a render of the back. You just get like the pose render. So I don't know. The book already has a symbol on it, which I love.
Yeah.
I would have, if they can do that on the outside of the book, I would have loved to have seen something on the inside of the book. But yeah, I think that I quite like the yellow as well, the yellow and the blue contrast. I'm going to continue doing that all the way around. And I should drop him in the paint. He was table ready.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And I was worried about this one because I thought there's so much detail in there.
Yeah, there is. The back of his coats come out really nice as well, actually. The top half across the shoulders, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's actually a line you can kind of see the L shape. Like that is an over shoulder belt.
Ah, okay. But it looks better like that. Just it was all blue on the top half, I think.
And the original artwork, these shoulder sleeves are a different color.
Right.
So it's like a robe with arms cut off, and then this is the undershirt.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, at that point I'm like, no, can't be bothered. It's gonna be one big robe. And again, it's supposed to be fingerless gloves. I just made them full gloves.
You can't tell.
No, it's so tiny. Because all you can see is that on the table.
Yeah, yeah.
And I quite like that. Dropped him in the paint again. There we go. So, place your votes. I'm going to say my vote goes for Steve. I think that detailing because very, very detailed, all of these minis. But yeah, that the studding, the little detail, the brown. So
I'd
Steve
have to
gets my
agree.
vote. Steve gets the vote. Ian, you're a decider. Get your vote. We'll wait 10 seconds. Medieval
I have to admit, the studding was a bit rushed at the end.
I think it's the baby gelatinous cube.
That's what won it, really. Yeah,
that's what did it. Yeah.
Baby gelatinous cube. If only I'd finished it.
Now I'm going to have to find that in these 6.
You got to find it.
There's more than one as well, so you can have a whole little family of baby gelatinous cubes, like crossing the pond, like ducks do.
And Steve, did you notice that one of the backpacks looks like a mimic?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I started basing a couple of others earlier, and to put all the bits and pieces on before I painted tonight. But I've got the Vallejo terrain paints, and it didn't dry, so I didn't manage to finish those. But yeah, there is one of the backpacks is a mimic, and I was going to paint that up and put that on the base. I'm looking for some really good, like, just extra pieces in the Goblin box.
There is.
Really great for just decorating bases.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, frameworks as a whole, I think have been spectacular. The detail has been fantastic, and to actually see some Pathfinder stuff in there as well is great. And they've got having their iconics, as we saw before. Just shove that under the camera. There you go.
Is that a 3-eyed frog?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Three-eyed frog.
The one that really was just odd and slightly disturbing with a set of baby legs that aren't attached to anything else.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have no idea what it's for. It's one of the additional pieces, and it's just like these little baby legs as if the baby was laying down. I have no idea what you're supposed to pair it with, unless you pair that with a gelatinous cube or something. It's just...
Well, there's a set of legs for the frog.
Ah, that must be what it is then. Yeah.
Frog legs.
Because I just saw it as a slug. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling.
Steve takes the gold star for this session. We will be back next Thursday with Dragonborn Bard and Warrior Prince. See, we will be doing some more Warrior Prince stuff. We have a fantastic collection of minis.
Yeah.
All kinds of things. All kinds. What am I painting? Oh, I think I'm painting Spider-Man.
You did say you was going to do Miles Morales.
Yeah. What are you painting, Steve? You're going to be there.
I'm gonna do the alien.
You're doing the alien.
I'm gonna do the xenomorph.
And that is big.
Concentrate on the head.
Cool. Fantastic.
Because they have see-through heads, so I'm gonna try and figure out how I can manage to do that.
You have a few days to work it out.
Lots of reference material on the internet.
You could use glue.
Yes, good.
Colorize some glue.
Yeah, and the because you normally go for the shiny varnish as well, don't you?
Yeah, gloss varnish.
That might work. Gloss varnish.
Yeah, especially on teeth and saliva and stuff.
Yes,
that's great.
So I've got a trick for the saliva. So if you get hot glue and you drop it into a glass of cold water, it will solidify into like a strand, so you can make some dangly saliva that way. But that'll be
Dragon Ball Bar says he's going to be painting an angel.
Cool.
And I have no idea what's Richard going to paint. I'm sure he might have told us. I'm not sure.
Well, unless he's going to do the beholder he didn't do last time. Possibly.
We shall find out. Anyway, that's next week. That's next Thursday. Then Friday we've got Dragonlance. Saturday we're back again with Michael, wonderful Michael from Weather Dragon. But until that time, we'll see you again soon. Ta-da. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll do that again. Not that one, because that's the beginning. We'll do it again. Ta-da. Bye.